Jay, I'm sending you a huge hello. We're not here today. He is not here today. He's working, but he'll be back next Saturday. We always live next Saturday, every Saturday, 11 a.m. I'm going live for the first time by myself on YouTube. This is my first experience, so let's get this journey going. I think I relocated myself, so I think we are doing pretty great. Let me see. We are live. It's definitely live. I can see that. Let me see. Yes, I can see that. Thank you so much for investing your time, always watching us every Saturday, 11 a.m., listening us on Spotify. We are always there. You can listen to us anytime of the day, any day. Today, I have this beautiful coffee. As you know, today's gonna be a coffee talk. I went to see Devil Wears Prada 2 second time with my friend while I was in New Jersey, and I decided to grab this Marcus Gold. That's all, it's a famous line. Sometimes I feel like Miranda Priestley, and that's all. Today, for a couple of days now, I was thinking about um, I want to make a really a motivational episode that I can pour lots of knowledge, maybe experience, and put it all together so it's so meaningful. One of the beautiful things I've learned, one of my favorite quotes is say what you mean and mean what you say. And after that, I actually started every word, I started filtering my vocabulary and I started um, really think of what I want to say to the other person because when the person is around me, when he leaves my space, I want him to feel that I changed his life. Oh, that was meaningful conversation. That conversation changed my life. And I have been, hello guys, and I have been, this is a motivation station. I see new people. I love it. Hi. I should go maybe live more often. Hi. Okay, this is a podcast, a motivation station, station for motivation. We're here every Saturday live. However, we join through different third party, and we have all that animated stuff. You can see our episodes earlier, but today I'm going live, and I am seeing new people, and I love that. Today we are talking about being meaningful, and we're going to talk about obstacles. Hi, Antarctica. I love it. Tell me more about that. I would love to see Northern Lights. And that's more of like Alaska. But Antarctica is, I feel like Antarctica has a magic in itself. So definitely huge hello. Okay. So one of the things that we do, we change people's life. We are here in a safe space to listen to you, to your passion, your mission, and see what leads you. I am wishing today everyone a beautiful Saturday, and Sanjay will be back next Saturday. You know, I wanted to talk about obstacles because a lot of people, when they meet me, they say, "You're so strong and you're so optimistic and positive. You have probably nothing going on in your life, and you just going through, and no matter how many stones have been thrown at you, things happening in life, you just brush them off like it's nothing." Of course, there was a lot of practice to do that. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty great. Sanchez? Artemio. My nephew's name is Artyom. I'm from Russia. So Artemio, is that Spanish name? Because I have never heard that before. I love it. I love it. We do have a chat in the comment and a motivation station. You can follow, subscribe to our channel, hit the bell notification so you won't miss our episodes on Saturdays. I truly appreciate each person that's here right now. So I wanted to take a moment and find a definition for word obstacles. Today we're going to be talking about obstacles and how to brush them off as quickly as possible and move towards your dreamy life. An obstacle is anything that stands in the way, prevents progress, or makes a goal more difficult to achieve. This barrier can manifest, I have a beautiful accent, as you can tell, in a wide variety of ways, ranging from physical objects in the path of to psychological, heartless, or systematic challenges. Let's forget about this the definition, but what an obstacle is, it's anything that stands in the way, prevents progress, or makes a goal more difficult to achieve. But you're absolutely right. Every morning we got two choices. We can sleep with our dreams or wake up and chase them. Absolutely. I love that. I love that. So what is definitions about preventing progress obstacles? I look at obstacles, it's something like a challenge. Also, I look at obstacles more like what is that? What is stopping me? Is it physical? Is it psychological? Is it systematic challenge? Hi, Easy Way Will. Hi, Easy. So, what is obstacle and how you handle your obstacles? Because life always lifing, right? We've learned that. It's a beautiful slang word that we started using. Life is always lifing. Things always happen. But how we handle that is the most important part. And today we are talking about obstacles and being meaningful. Okay, I want you to leave this room today and say, that was something that I needed to listen to today. I want to open your eyes and how I handle my obstacles. Okay, one of the things that I've learned that the most important part is to knowing yourself. Like I know myself. I know my story. And if somebody says something, oh, this is like this is that, obviously it's from their perspective mind, the way they see me. It's not my story. When you know your story, it don't matter what other people think of you, right? That's already taken away so much psychological obstacles, right? When it comes to physical, are you investing in yourself? I have been constantly investing in my brain, what comes in to my mind, what I read, what I listen to. Because in the beginning, I said I started filtering my vocabulary. In my vocabulary, there's words that low vibrational and high vibrational. And you choose what words would you like to use. Because when you speak to others, you're actually speaking to your own mind. Is it vibrating? Are you in rush of letting things out when you settle? That's very important as well. Like, how do you feel? How do you handle your obstacles, right? You go to sleep with a purpose and you wake up with a dream to go and chase it, right? So, when it comes to me, it's like when my obstacles, how do I handle them? It's they're there. It's a choice. How do I look at that obstacle? Is that a beautiful challenge? What can I do? When it comes to health, are you investing enough in your health to prevent future physical obstacles? Do you guard your mental and emotional state of mind and doing everything possible for that matter to avoid, to prevent, not even avoid, to prevent. Are you preventing a future obstacles, right? I can hit Q&A seeker, something you're surprisingly good at. Okay, YouTube. First time live. We usually go from different third-party streaming app, and I love this because it's bringing new people, and I guess I can do all kinds of different things here, like Q&A poll or something. It's amazing. So obstacles. How's everyone doing? Okay. Yeah, Artemio. It is Spanish. Okay. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool, Artemio. I hope I'm saying it right. I try. I have I have learned Italian in 2011 and I've learned Spanish in 2016. First, I've learned how to learn a language in 16 hours. So that system definitely, I can learn any language in 16 hours. However, obviously, if you're not practicing it and you're not adding more words to that language, you won't be fluent. And right now, I am focusing on fluenting. I want to fluence my Spanish and my Italian. I think it's beautiful languages. And that's why when I look at things that's happening in life, I'm asking myself, what did I do? Did I did I took enough time to prevent what's happening in the morning? You should know the steps that's coming in the future. You know if you're not exercising, it's gonna come up at you. You know if you're eating fast food, it's gonna come up at you. It's a physical matter. You know if you're constantly doubting yourself and you're not working on your self-esteem, you psychologically will be down. What are you doing with that? How's things are working out in that matter, Marty? Okay, so it's amazing to see a new people today. Oh, look at the chat is amazing. You know, and you want to be Miranda Priestley? I love the second scenery. It was about being a visionary. It's about being visionary. And I also like the indie Zach. I love the both sides. You know, when Indy's trying to help and she's just so humble, and then Miranda is like so visionary, like so like devoted to what she's doing, right? She's just love working, work ethic. It's just amazing. Obstacles and handling obstacles. So every time people say, you're so optimistic, you're so strong. Yes, because I choose to look at my path a little bit differently. I have a dream. After the dream, I have goals. And each goal has a plan. And each plan has an action, right? This is the perfect example of the system, how you can use in your life, right? Everything is a system, in my opinion. That's how I feel it. Everything is a system, right? If you want to take care of your body, there's a system. If you want to eat better, there's a system. If you want to work every day on your goals, there's a system for everything. So, are you creating any system? Thank you for thumbs ups. I see here. Are you system user? Because that's what I do. And then when you use and do and action, you're an action taker. Your plans achieved. When your plans are achieved, right? It could be 10 plans to one goal. It could be many steps to your goal, but then you're achieving one goal, and then you're moving to the next goal, next goal, next goal, and then you achieve your big dream, right? That is a system for achieving any dream. And when you do that, there's always going to be an obstacle. And what do you do with that? because there's going to be people living your life. There's going to be new people coming your way. There's going to be deaths and passes. There's going to be hate. There's going to be love. There's going to be everything. But when you knowing yourself and you knowing your story, that should not matter. Your target is matter. Of course, people are matter. Who's around you is matter. What you have is matter. You matter. So how do you look at that, right? What's matter? Can you look at your target and just move towards it without having that so much weight? Sometimes we have so much weight, psychological weight, physical weight, and I'm not saying we're living in a perfect world, but I'm saying how do you feel about that? What do you do, right? We are Motivation Station with Sanjay and Rose. Sanjay will be back next Saturday at 11 a.m. And I'm thinking we're going to be having a guest, a beautiful lady. Her name is Janelle. I cannot wait. She's very passionate what she does. She's going to tell her story. There's something to tell, which we love hearing your story. Anytime you want to be a guest, send us an email at motivationstation@gmail.com and be our guest. We would love to hear your story, and the world needs to hear your story. Yes, absolutely. Hi. I see Morgan in here. Morgan, if you're going to watch us later, hello, Gina, Frank, Terry, Megan, everyone who's here from the beginning of our show. Our show is over a year and a half now. We do have almost 5,000 views. I truly, from the bottom of my heart, and Sanjay too, want to thank you for always watching us, commenting, sharing, liking, subscribing, and hitting that bell notification so you won't lose our show. This is my first time coming into the YouTube. I hope you can hear me well. I don't know how the connection is. And yes, write me something so I know you're here. And what would you like to speak about? I'm sitting in my library room. I have a library of self educational books around me, so I'm trying to see which one. Stepping Up. So many books. The books that I read, I like them because they give me a knowledge and create the results that I get from the books. It's just so amazing. There's a book, one of my favorite books is Personality Plus, when you can learn a person's personality before you met them. Like as soon as you meet the person, you already know their personality and you know how to get the conversation going. That's from more of like a psychological point of view. Leadership. I just finished, graduated, and finished my certificate from Harvard, which is Leadership Principles. I'm super excited. It's my one of my biggest achievements. One of my biggest achievements is graduating from IIN, which is Integrative Nutrition School, one of the biggest schools in the world in New York for health coaching. I could teach people how to drink water and eat and be mindful. That is so amazing. And leadership principles is something that I wanted to grab. Also, my next step will be I would like to finish leadership and management uh, school as well from Harvard. It's a 1 year program. It's a career education. It's something that I'm passionate about. I love being a leader. It's about uh, showing how it's done, not telling you what to do. And pretty good experience in that one. I have been in a leadership community for over 20 years now. I have been attending seminars, continuing education program. Okay, let's start a question. Let's see if that will work. It looks like it will. Is that what we do? Start a Q&A. Is that goes a little up? Where'd that go? I don't know how you move that. Can you move that? It sounds like it's in my hand. Okay. Anyways. How do you handle your obstacles? Today's the question. Talking about obstacles, we're talking about vibrations, vibrational vocabulary being meaningful, and leadership. Leadership for me is something that I always was passionate about, and learning how you can uplift another person, make difference in people's life. I think it's also part of the leadership, and there's the principles, right? A growing and making other person grow. Water the other person, and so many books on leadership. I took a lots of continuing education programs. Actually, one of my favorite speakers passed away last week. We were all tremendously. Um, it was a huge loss. Massimo Bini, Italian speaker, such a great connector and a brilliant speaker. One of my favorites CDs. I still have the CDs, and I would like to go back to my boombox and put that CD on. It goes just a little. That's such an amazing speech. Wow, it's just amazing speaker. It was a huge loss. Another one of my favorite books is Daily Disciplines. It's a 90-day book when you can do one thing a day. Also, you can find Daily Disciplines on YouTube. It's also by one of my favorite speakers, Skip Ross. He also passed away a couple years ago. He's a very legendary. You can learn so much. I've learned from him that in 3 minutes you can say 14 sentences, and every sentence could be meaningful. And that's when I started telling myself I want to say everything that I mean and mean everything that I say. So if you find Daily Disciplines, Skip Ross, not Rick Ross, right? Skip Ross, amazing speaker, dynamic living, one of his very legendary speeches as well. If you find that on YouTube, please invest your time. It will do a huge difference in your life. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna see if I can take that off. We are 30 minutes in, 25. I love the energy today. Definitely. I am going to work a little later. I started working in Italian restaurant and practicing my Italian. It's a journey. It's a journey. I need that right now. That's a beautiful journey. Yes. How's everyone doing? Hi. My beautiful friend, she finished painting my mom's picture. She was using pencil and chalk. It came out so beautiful. I'm gonna post the video on my channel, Rose Crown Official. You can take a look in there. And I was taking I was taking screenshots of every step that she did, and it's like 10 steps from the beginning till the end. It came out so gorgeously beautiful. I really want to thank her. And she finished that paint on the day of my grandma's passing. It was yesterday. Yes, it's been 6 years since I lost my grandma, and it's been almost 1 year since I lost my mom. So it was a really big tribute. Also, she said that was the most meaningful painting she have done. So I really truly appreciate. I have so much gratitude. Grateful, not enough. One of the things that I always say, grateful, not enough. We're not grateful enough. We are working on gratitude journal from Motivation Station, and I want to say we're not grateful enough. Imagine if you focus on good and being grateful all the time. How would you feel? How would you feel? You won't feel any obstacles when you feel the gratitude. I definitely would like to invite Rose from Portugal again, Rosanna. She is a master of Ho'oponopono. It's an ancient technique, wisdom, science. Not gonna say science, but it's a wisdom teaching of being grateful, be saying thank you for everything good, thank you, bad, thank you, always, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's something that I have learned in 2009, and then it came back to me in 2011, and then it came back to me recently, like last year. So it's been keep coming back to me. I said, why I not practice it as well? And I started practicing more now. It definitely gives you a different outlook on things, right? Because I know that we are consist of our so many thoughts, and thoughts are patterns, and those patterns are our habits, and our habits is our reality, and our reality is who we are and who we become, right? You choose who you want to become, and it starts with thoughts. First, it starts with a feeling, and then it starts with a thought, right? And then those words, and there's the feelings again, and then there's reality. It's also a system. That's amazing. It's a system. I keep kicking this tripod. So it's a system. How do you feel? What do you think about? What comes out of your mouth? And that's how you feel. So, and that's how it is. I think YouTube is kicking everyone out because I don't see anyone. Do I see anyone? This is a live format today for the first time. Motivation Station went live because Sandra is not here today. He will be listening to us later, and he'll be joining us next Saturday, 11 a.m. through third party app that we are using, streaming app, with all of our beautiful animation that he did. He did such an amazing job, and I love it. He's a really brilliant in what he does, and I appreciate him for being part of Motivation Station. I am super super grateful that we created this platform. It's a safe space to be. It's for people to share their story, their passion, mission, and just share anything that you want to share. Right? It's very raw. I like raw content. I do not like polished content because I feel like it's not polished content. It's not. I think it's fake. Just for me. Thank you for the hearts. I love you guys too, and I like raw content. It's just being real. I want you to feel me, feel my energy. I don't want to give you something that I am not. Like, I have beauty detox programs, hair detox programs. So your hair is beautiful, your skin is glowing. Yeah, it's a lot of work. System, right? However, I give that out because that's who I am. That's what I want for myself, right? Know your story. When you know your story, when somebody talks to you and says something, and you get mad or something, somebody like changed your day, what somebody said something and changed your day. Tell yourself, is that your story? Is that who you are? Question that. Uh, question that thought. Question that sentence that they told you. Are you like say, oh, you're a loser, or I don't know, stupid example, right? Like something's like, am I? Maybe you're telling that to myself because that's how you feel about yourself, right? If it's not your story, just say it's not my story. Have a good day, right? Don't let it even come close to your skin, right? Give yourself that 90 second. You know that 90-second rule? When somebody said something to you, if you don't react in the first 90 seconds, you won't feel it in your physical body. If you let it react in the first 90 seconds, you're going to feel it in your physical body. You're going to have some tension, and your day's over, right? Because it's always like that. Somebody said one thing, and your day went south, and you're like, right? Know your story. How you handle your obstacles. Do you have a system for everything, right? Sometimes you feel like, oh, I don't want to do it. It's not about motivation, it's about discipline. Because that discipline gives you freedom and gives you strategic, systematically life. I'm not saying you have to be robotic, but if you look at all the successful people and people that achieved something in their life, they were doing something for that, right? They weren't sitting in the couch and complaining about things. They got up and did it with all the beautiful obstacles that are around them. All right. All right. That's all. It's been raining here for a third day now. I love rainy weather. Like you want to have a little blanket, watch a movie, you want to snuggle. All right. Look at it good. Look at good and be grateful. I'm not telling you what to do, but you can grab something that you can use. Is it raining right now? Yes, it is. Is it raining by you too? Yes, it's raining. At my house? Outside of my house. Yes, it's raining. Where I am right now. And you are from? Where are you from? Where you live? What state are you from? Artemio. Easy. Yes, 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 yes. I'm glad you guys communicating. Otherwise, Texas. I love Texas. I've been to San Antonio last year. Oh my God. I went to see Weekend. It's the band. Everybody knows Weekend, right? So I went to see them in Texas, in San Antonio. It was the last show. So much people. So cool. I loved it. I love San Antonio. It's just a different world for me. It's like going to Spain. It's going to be raining all weekend. I think it's a storm. I think it's a storm. I want to visit Texas. I didn't go everywhere in Texas. I would like to go to Austin, Houston, Dallas. I have a friend that moved from Jersey to Dallas. She's like, when you coming over? I'm like, okay, let me catch a plane. I will. I definitely want to make a big Texas um trip. I do. And then I've been all over East Coast. Maybe I didn't go all the way to Vermont and all the way to the Keys, but I've been all over East Coast. I've been to West Coast a few times. I went to California. I went to LA, downtown LA, Hollywood, all the beautiful things. What do I want to visit in Texas? Everything, you know. There's famous places where Al Capone was, right? Am I saying it? El Pacho? The famous place? Houston? I never been to Houston, Austin, Dallas, anywhere. I went to Arizona. My friend moved from Jersey to Arizona. I went to visit her there. I would like to make more. I never been to an area like Wisconsin, colder area, Minnesota. Never been there. I never been to middle. Also, I've been to Oklahoma once. Oklahoma City is beautiful. It's different. Never been to Alabama. Although I've been to Panama City Beach, which is close to Alabama. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's easy. Where do you want to go in Texas? It's amazing. So definitely. How's the weather? I'm sure it's really hot right now. But I did hear you guys had snow, which is a first, right? I love traveling. I feel like traveling is life. It's life. It's you can learn so much by traveling, right? So much. Traveling is amazing. Just came back from New York. I love New York. It's crazy. It's whenever New York, it's always New York mode. You'll automatically become like a super person, and you just run. In that moment, I definitely felt myself like an Andy Sack, just running, getting things done. Definitely. But right now, I am in Hiawassee, Belmont, which is very beautiful and gorgeous. Yes, but I'll be going back to New York pretty soon in July. So, and later, I might do a Texas trip somewhere in Dallas. How big is Dallas? What should I see in Dallas? What should I do? Let's talk about traveling obstacles later. We don't even see them anymore, feel them. Where in Dallas should I go? What should I do? Cowboy Stadium, right? Go see the Cowboys when it's the football season. Still keep keeping this up trap up. I like this live situation on YouTube. I used to go live on Instagram. I have my Easy Way to Shop Rose account. I sell Amway products, and I was going live all the time to show unpacking of my products. And then the Instagram decided to change that. If you don't have 1,000 followers, you're not allowed to go live. I was like, Omar. But what I started doing, I started recording a video and then just uploading the video. You can't take away me from life. Me and Camera, we're together, we're best friends. I don't know, there's a lot of fun stuff in Dallas. Where are you in Texas? You from? ¿Dónde tú vas? ¿Dónde vives? Para italiano, no, español. ¿Dónde tú vives? Where are you? Where do you live? Temple. ¿Qué temple? You live in the temple? Temple. Hmm. Dallas. Okay. Dallas it is. See, my friend's birthday is in August. The one that moved to Dallas. Maybe I'll surprise her. Hello. You can look it up on your phone. Okay. Temple. That's the name of the town? Or is that's where you are right now? Oh, the name of the town. Okay. Because I thought you were in Temple. Because there's some beautiful temples around the world that has a lots of history and very spiritual moments. Okay, I'll take a look. Is that a big city, small city? Lots to do in the temple. How far are you from Dallas? Or from Houston or anywhere? La, 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 la. Like an hour away. Okay. I'm sure you go there often. Have you been to the Cowboys football game? Or two? Hmm. Okay. Hour is fine, but two? That makes a huge difference, no? Yes. I love this. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes. That could be something to definitely do. Yes, definitely traveling. It's such a huge oxygen for me. When I come back from traveling, I'm full of so many new ideas, so many things that I would love to do. And then I look at my place where I live. I'm like, do I really want to live like this? I don't think so. It's all, and every time I come back from traveling, something changes for the good, of course. But everything has a system. And when you have that system, it's actually really, it works. You don't question anything, you just go and do. Is that what's benefiting your life? Then do it, right? I love this. I think we are 43 minutes in. We usually do our show about hour and a half. Today we can probably finish a little early, or I can stay another 15 minutes. I am pretty comfortable. I've learned how to be really comfortable in my own skin and life. I love being live. I love talking to people, camera, pictures. If anybody wants to do photo shoots, I'm here for it. Every birthday, I usually do something nice like that, photo shoot wise. That is amazing. Artemio, it was nice to meeting you. If you want to see us live every Saturday, 11 a.m. at Motivation Station, welcome, subscribe. Easy, it was great seeing you. Thank you for all the hearts, love, and listening to me today. I hope you grabbed something out of this episode, which was Random Live episode, and I hope you do have a motivated day. Today we were talking about obstacles, systems, and all that beautiful things. Yes, absolutely, Artemio. Sending you lots of love. Guys, cheers to this beautiful Saturday. Make it amazing. Make every day amazing because every morning is the best morning yet. Have a motivated day. Cheers. That's all.